everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Joker J, my friend, welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you
Hello.
for being here. Hello. You sound like William. William is like, hey, William, what's up? Hi.
Yeah, there's a much longer pause. William's all about dramatic effect.
He's the shock and awe factor.
Yeah.
Let's see who's in here, guys. So, as you guys know, we only got a little bit of news from Hot Toys. We're going to go over that. Obviously, we are waiting on Mike. We're going to see what he has to say on the announcement. So, the Bat Missile, right? We have, there was something else that we got to talk about. Let me see. Yes, the Deadpool announcement. We'll see what he thinks about that. And then that's it. Unless you guys, come up with something, want to talk about something that I may not know about, and it could be a good topic of conversation, let me know. If not, then it's going to be a short one, guys. So let's say hello to you guys real quick, and then we'll get started. Hopefully Mike shows up soon. We got Gio in Hawaii, my friend. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. There's 20 of you guys in here already. Don't forget to hit that like button. Remember, less is more. I will never get tired of getting this because I feel like if less is not more, then somebody lied to me. Okay, and I hate being lied to. You guys know how I feel about getting lied to. So if less isn't more, somebody will pay. But as of right now, less is more, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right. Oh man, we got Bo. How you doing? Bo. We got Ryan. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
We got Chris from the UK. Shout out to the UK. How are you, my friend? Hello. Blood pudding for everybody. Good morning to all of you. Hope you are well and getting all the hot toys you want. You sound like Santa. You sound like Santa, my friend. How are you? What's going on? Why do you sound like this? Tell us everything. Chris, what time is it over there?
Yeah, because he says morning, but that could be like 1 in the morning. Because remember the other night he was
it's
plastered.
Definitely like 2:30. Yeah, it's definitely like 2:30 in the morning over there.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here, my friend. Paul, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Let's see who else is in the house. God, the chat is moving so fast. We got Sean. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Hello. Welcome. We got Talia in the house. Welcome, my friend. Real quick, 7 spots left in the raffle. Buy 2, get 1 free. Don't you ever forget it. We got Ash in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Konnichiwa.
Let's see. We got Thule. Welcome, my friend.
Thule is the party.
Thule is the party. Yes, guys, hit that like button. Look at the like police over here already. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Big Dog in the house. Welcome, my friend. Woo! Welcome. Fabs, wake up. Wake up. You need to go to sleep is what you need to do. We got Derek in the house. How are you, my friend?
Konnichiwa means what's up.
What's up?
Welcome. Let's see who else is in here. We got Peasant Brad. How are you? Hello.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's a great night. Nefty killed it the other night. Well, we're going to get into that. That's something else we got to get into because it was not complete. I feel like, and Nefty and I spoke about it. Somebody commented on the stream that things were looked over. So Nefty's going to make me a video of obviously, another little round trip on the vehicle, the bottom of the vehicle that we didn't get into. He mentioned something like that the vehicle comes with compartments at the bottom. If for whatever reason you need to get to the electronics, you can get into them now with the vehicle. So that's a cool feature. If
Really?
you know, if you're able to, right, if you're able to fix, to get into the mechanism, to be able to at least try to fix it if for whatever reason the lights burnt out or whatever it is that you need to go in there for, you're able to do so. So that's a good thing if you're going to be using that. Hopefully nobody ever has to use that because their lights burnt out. But if they do, you're able to get into the compartment and fix it yourself. So that's a cool thing.
Well, yes and no. That's the thing. It's great that you can get in and do it yourself, because most likely you're going to have to do it yourself.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Correct.
So we've seen some of the emails where he's like, joggle this wire and blah, blah, blah. So now if you can get into it and he made it that way, that's going to, know what I mean?
Gotcha.
That's going to be his answer and everything. Is like, get in there with some tweezers and and
save him the headache. Yep. SJC, long time. Where have you been?
Yes, I did.
You watched the Cult of Jazzing video? Sounds slick. You made it. Wait, what? Did you watch the Cult of Jazzing video? Sounds slick. You made it. I don't get it. What do you mean? What do you mean by this? Did you watch the Cult of Jazzing video?
Yeah, Mr. Mom's video.
Sounds slick. You made it. I don't get it. I don't know what that means, though. Sounds slick. You made it?
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Yeah, I don't get it. Explain, SJC. I don't get it. I'm confused. I'm trying to make sense out of what you're saying, but I don't get it. We got Nefty. How are you, my friend?
There he is.
We're gonna get into it, Nefty. Also, like I said, he's gonna send me a video eventually. Not necessarily tonight, but we're gonna go over, another walkthrough on the vehicle. From
who was it that left the message about it?
They're just back. It was somebody, actually, believe it or not, it was 3 messages. It was like a back-to-back message on the stream. And they were talking about what the last one, that I remember was something like the machine guns. He didn't pull out the machine guns. They're still messed up. That was one of the comments. So I said, Nefty, this was one of the things that didn't happen on the unboxing. I felt like, the whole point of the unboxing to me, right, would have been to open the box in front of us, to experience the whole thing right then and there. Obviously, Nefty had to do it differently because he said that when he opened the box at first, there were a bunch of things that he had to, get rid of and twist ties and stuff. And he said it would have been a pain to do that live. So that's why it happened the way it happened. But I feel like Nefty was so nervous about this thing that he didn't want to touch anything. He was just like, oh, yeah, with the camera. And he was like, yeah. So he didn't open the compartments. He opened the cockpit. We looked at the cockpit. But
it's an unboxing. It's not a review. I'm opening this thing. You're going to experience it with me. We're going to talk about it in our circle of friends. We're not putting this out there to the world going, this is a promotion for Jazz Inc., right?
True.
So, okay, we looked at it. We were all having fun with it. And then now he's going to do a part 2, like you said, and he's going to do a further examination.
Absolutely. You're 100% right. But what I'm trying to explain to them is that, it could have felt rushed for some people. It could have, like I said, the guy commented that for a reason because he's 100% right. Yeah. He didn't pull out the weapon, and you know what I mean. But again, you're 100% right about saying, we weren't trying to give you, this full review of like, this is the best thing in the world. We were literally experiencing Nefty's opening up his vehicle. That was it. You know what I mean? So
that's my thing is we weren't doing that. So if that's what you were looking for, okay, we'll give you a part 2, and now we'll do that. You know what I mean?
Correct.
But nobody was nobody was ignoring those things on purpose.
Correct.
We were just living in the moment and having fun with Nefty.
And that's what I'm saying. Nefty must have been petrified that his vehicle, came in some type of pristine condition, because imagine the embarrassment of you opening up that box live and being like, did somebody crash my Batmobile? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That is crazy.
Plus the barrage of questions you get. You know what I mean? People want to know everything. So I don't know. It's tough doing that stuff.
Who else we got in the house? We got Leo in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Like, I eat slow, and I like experience things slow. You know what I mean? So it's like people are like, you should do an unboxing of this on the show or whatever, and I'm like, you know how long we would be here? Like, people would be bored to tears because I take a while. You know what I mean? I like to look at everything. I like to kind of scope stuff out and take it all in. You know.
So what are you trying to say? What you're trying to say is that you would be a legend doing mukbangs.
Yeah. You want to listen to me eat a burger and stare at the wall
for 2 hours?
And you're gonna pay me for it? Shit.
You gonna super chat me?
Yeah. Like hell, I'll ignore my diet for that. You know.
Guys, yeah, hit that like button if you haven't yet. There's 32 of you guys in here. Thank you, Big Dog, for that. I appreciate it, my friend. We got Uncarded in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
We got Rob. Look at you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been?
Hello!
Welcome. Let's see who else is it. We got Chris. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? We got Will in the house. How are you doing?
He's the one I bought. He sold me G.I. Joe Dragonfly, the HasLab Dragonfly, and he's like, you should open that up on stream. And I'm like, that might not be a good idea. You know what I mean? That's gonna
wait. What brand
is it? Long stream.
What brand is it?
Oh, it's G.I. Joe. It's not a thing. It's not a 1/6. But even so, like it would like, oh my god. It takes me hours to do that stuff.
Yeah, how big is the box?
Big.
Oh, nice. You should open it live.
No.
We should do what me and Nefty did. We should do an unboxing, but you unbox it first, and then we'll come back to it.
I'll make sure it's good for the camera.
Oh my god, Nefty.
Poor Neff. He's like,
we got Christian in the house. Yeah, no,
Konnichiwa means what's up.
I told him, I said, you must have been petrified of this thing being broken in front of you. Imagine. That would be, no, it's nerve-wracking, 100%. 100%.
Well, it's a gamble.
But another thing he mentioned, you know, and another thing I want to say before I continue. Wait, before we get started.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
So, one thing that I want to take back from Nefty's mouth that was said, okay?
Uh-oh.
Nefty said something to the effect of, Yost, if you focus more on the QC issues, we will continue to support you and continue to spend the big bucks. This is what he said, okay? Nefty, my friend.
Where is he? Why isn't he on right now to defend himself?
Nefty.
These charges.
Nefty, my friend.
I don't think so.
And another thing, Nefty, okay? Another thing. I think those words came out of your mouth because you were so nervous about the whole experience, okay? Because you know, okay? You know. and I'm saying this because we spoke about this, me and him, okay?
You know.
There is no way, okay, that after spending $2,500,
25,
okay,
who spent 25?
That you should be nervous about opening up your product, okay? Nefty was nervous. So why would you ever put that much money into anything to be scared of the product, to even open the product. Imagine that. I can't. So that's why I'm taking those words back. Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said you did 3 times, but you came around.
No, so that's no correct.
I'm on
But
2.
no, but no.
3.
No, but
I'm
that was
on
different.
2.
That was different.
And Nefty's on 7, 5.
He's on 11.
11.
11.
Is it really 11?
11. He got 10 out of 10 messed up, and he just got his 11th.
You're right.
Yeah. Let's see. We got Ernesto in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Let's see.
Ernesto.
Looked over on purpose. Looked over on what? What did you say? Let's see. I want to see what you said. Is this? Is this for you?
That was up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know what he's talking about. Chris says 1:55 a.m. I told you Sunday morning. I'm like Santa because I'm waiting on all the figures I'm going to send me. Yeah, okay. Faz, your bag is in the post. Unbelievable. Spreading misinformation, Chris. We got Caleb Hoy, my friend. Welcome.
Hello!
What's up? What's up?
Let's see. Who else? Fast joke in old chat. Welcome, my friend. Brad's laughing. Oh, I see why. I'm a cult member. Unbelievable. Absolutely. You are. You are the leader of it, if I'm not mistaken. Unbelievable.
How many things did Brad get? What's her face? Catwoman.
Oh yeah, Brad Peasant. How many did you
Where
pre-order? Did you get the double?
Link. Tell him to get on the show right now.
Who?
Brad. Send him a link tonight.
Brad would, first of all, I can guarantee you, Brad has 0 pre-orders for Jazz Inc. and no camera. Okay, so that's that. As Jesse says, typo sounds like you made it. I did make it.
Sounds like you made it. Wasn't that like Barry Manilow or something?
Oh, I don't know. Over 30 pesos. Yes, guys, hit that like button. There's 34 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Nefty cheated.
It's a little cloudy in here. Is there friggin' jizz on my camera or something?
Now you just got it worse. You need
Get
an alcohol swab. Yeah, get an alcohol swab if you got.
Yeah. Hold on.
It'll dry it right out. We have Gina in the house. Welcome. How are you? Nice to see you. It's not a Fabs vehicle unboxing if you don't punch the door closed. He didn't even open the door. Oh no, he did. He opened the cockpit for a second. This is that demanded a thorough investigation. Oh my god, that's great. Now just wipe it. No, not just wipe it. Not just wipe it. Not because now it's wet. Now you dry it. Hey, look at that. Spotless, clear, but you're getting a reflection from whatever lights you got in the back. Fast wanted to sacrifice the car. Unbelievable. Man, the pressure was on. See, no, I understand. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to be the one opening up a messed up vehicle live. You don't want your car to be messed up, right? So of course you're gonna get nervous. Of course you're gonna be like, oh my god. I hope a wheel doesn't fall off here. Live. But
you were awesome, Neff. We love you. Don't worry about it.
No, it was fine. But people like we said, people expected more. They expected a full blown standard review out of that.
Hey, they always expect more, and I kind of like the fact that people are rabid about it. I mean, there's been how long have I been doing this? 4 or 5 years now, and I've seen so many sure, there was the COVID push, but after that even there was a lot of people came back, and there's been a ton of people that came into this community in the past couple of years. A ton of people.
A lot. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what's carrying that, but it's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like you're seeing Hot Toys more.
Well,
they're more in your face. You know what I mean?
Well,
and not because we're around it, but if you notice like movie posters and stuff, like the actors now are holding toys, and you see that anywhere, you're like, yo, what is that? I want that. So you start researching, and boom, there you go. You know.
Well, even the smaller stuff, the guy at Walmart, I ordered something through Walmart. It got lost in the mail. And the guy asked me, he goes, hey, it was a Transformer. He goes, hey, do you collect this? And I go, yeah. And he goes, yeah, I collect mostly anime stuff. And we got talking. He was just the rep for Walmart, you know? So he wanted to help me out more than, somebody else because he could understand. He was like, I was like, yeah, I go, we do a show on YouTube on Saturdays. I go, come check it out if you're ever bored, blah, blah, blah. But it was just him looking at my order. He was like, hey.
Oh, nice. We got Thule says, we all collect toys. Ain't nobody mature here.
No.
Hey, speak for yourself, okay? We have Brad says, Nefty, I'd like to thank Yost and Jazzy. That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did at the end of the stream. What a peasant. He was like, yeah, Yost, your products are top notch. I was like, no, he didn't. I was like,
the attitude of gratitude.
No, I was like, did you forget about the previous 10? Not your previous 1, your previous 3. No, your previous 10. He went full Men in Black after that. He was like, oh man, my 89 is cool. Voop, brand new, restart. He's like, I'm so glad my first order with Jazz Inc. is perfect, guys. Oh, Nefty.
Dude, it is funny because if you think about how many times 10 times really is, if you, like you said, if you go, did you get fooled once? Did you get fooled twice? Did you get fooled 3 times?
It's crazy.
4?
Crazy.
Like, at what point do you stop and go, oh my God, like, these are never going to be good?
No. Yo, exactly. Like, when do you say, all right, like, this is clearly not a good product?
Like, I ordered that bat cycle without thinking about it. And now I'm like, that thing has got so many fragile, odd pieces sticking out.
No,
like, I'm hoping it comes in one piece. I just want it to be in one piece. I just want it in one piece.
No, but I could tell you the bat cycle is an easier piece to make than, any other piece.
Yeah, but shipping is where everything goes wrong for him.
Correct.
That's where, he doesn't use the right foam, so the moisture gets in there.
The moisture. He said he doesn't use the right foam, so the moisture. Oh my God. Jay, don't be disrespectful on stream, okay?
I couldn't do it with a straight face.
Oh my God.
Oh, poor Maz. Oh my God. That one's living for a while. That one ain't going nowhere.
You guys are insane. Cassandra, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Nice to see you.
What's up?
Let's see. Guys, they are not toys. They are high-end collectibles. Yeah, okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night, Chris. They're high-end toys. Let's see. Brad said, should my car in a few weeks? Should be soon. Oh, you're getting your car, you mean? I'm getting mine. See, I told you he's not coming on. He is never coming on here.
He's always getting shit together.
Let me tell you something. He will appear on a Jazz Inc. stream years before he appears on my stream. Okay?
Sad true.
Yep. And just so he could be on there going, Yost, your products are amazing, man. They're the best thing in the world. Yeah. I could see it now. Peasant Brad.
Brad, if you really sound like that, I get it, though. Come on.
Oh, man. I said, last night, don't be fooled. I didn't get nothing. Don't lie to the people. Okay. All right. So it looks like we're going to get started. Hopefully we'll drag it out long enough for Mike. So let's start with the update, since it's not, it's not anything crazy. It's not anything that will cause any issues in the community or any problems. Guys, there's 40 of you guys in here already. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. So as you can see, guys, we got it looks like a few updates on the Savage Opress figure. One of them being this strap looking thing here, which I think makes it look so much better.
Yep.
Right. So you have additional wrap straps for Mechno left arm, right? So they added these. I don't care, to be honest. You know, it looks fine without them, but I think with them now, it looks so much better.
It looks like it was missing them now that you see it.
But
because
nobody cared.
nobody noticed it. Huh?
Nobody noticed it. Like when the figure, that wasn't a thing that anybody mentioned. Oh, it's missing the straps.
Well, I didn't mention it because I didn't know that I didn't know that it didn't look right. I have no idea what this guy's supposed to look like. But I remember looking at the pictures and I was like, that arm looks a little small by comparison. I'm like, well, of course it would be. It's stripped of flesh. So therefore it's just a skeleton more or less. But once I saw it with this on, I was like, oh, that looks much better. And if it was supposed to be this way, they should have had it like this. This works for me visually.
Brad, just so you know, I'm not making you sound like anything. Remember that voicemail you left me? So it looks like they're adding, so they added the strap, right? And they're also saying they're adding sharper teeth with update paint application. So, or updated paint application. I don't know what that means. It looked beautiful before. I don't know what updated means. I don't know what they did differently. I don't know what the sharper teeth are supposed to be for. You couldn't see them to begin with in the first place. So I pulled these up just to be able to see the teeth, and you don't really see, much of anything. Maybe they're making them look more, animalistic, right? More of like sharper fang looking teeth. I don't know. We still can't see anything anyway. But they're telling us that they did it. What'd you say?
I don't care. The teeth thing doesn't. I don't even. Whatever. Was there a problem with the teeth? Was there a group out there that had an issue with the teeth?
I love the teeth. As soon as I saw it, I was like, man, those teeth look great. But I guess they're making them more, more like an animal, more like a demon, more sharp. I guess I don't know.
I think when this thing in the mall went right. Well, that's not the one. The new mall that the re-release. They look good from a distance. Now, as you all know, I'm partially freaking blind. So from a distance, they look good. But when you really zoom in and you can see what this thing is going to be when you have it in hand, I cannot believe how good the paint jobs are now on these things. I mean, those horns look amazing when you get up close.
Yep.
And the skin texture you don't see until you have those things. That's why usually the in hand looks so much better than it ever does in any photos that you see, because the texture is just something you get from natural lighting around you. Your eye picks up that a camera never picks up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I don't know what they're talking about, newly updated paint application. So I'm assuming that there was something. Yeah, this looks beautiful as it is.
Fabs, I mean, like, really take a minute to appreciate how amazing.
Oh no, believe me, I do. Like I said, yellow is my least favorite color, and this looks beautiful.
I mean, all around the eyes, where it curls up right here around the nose, just, oh my God, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Those aren't wraps on his arm. It's just tape holding it from falling apart. This guy. Oh my God. Brad says that is a cool looking figure. Babo says, look like he had veneers, hopefully a bit more dirty looking. Oh, that is true. They're kind of clean. I mean, they still look, ridiculous for figure teeth, but I never saw a problem. I actually like the teeth a lot. See, I think that's what they're doing. They're making them sharper, as in like, the fangs sharper.
But we're not the target demographic for this.
Yeah, I don't know who was complaining about teeth to begin with, so I don't know. But like I said,
how good! Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, see,
How
look how weird it looks. I didn't like either one. I think that hand looks ridiculous. There's something up with that hand. It doesn't look like
this one?
it. Yeah.
How if you're getting this, how would you display it?
I don't know. I don't know what his. He's a
Well,
big guy.
it's either standard or battle damage. So full horns and then broken horn. See, full horn or broken horns. How would you like it? Battle damage or clean?
I like it with the I like it with the robot arm with the wrap on it and broken horns.
You like the
So
update?
yeah, on this guy, I like the battle damage. Yep. I think it works with him. He's a big menacing guy. It shows that he's been through some ish, you know.
Yeah. No, and it gives him that, that cyborg look too, rather than have him just standard,
But I don't
Look-
like that mall. I never did like that mall.
What, the Clone Wars mall?
Yeah.
That
You got
looks
chopped in
great.
half. If you get chopped in half, you're dead. There's no coming back. I don't care. Ever. Ever. It's stupid.
There is the what do you call it? The DX, what is it? The DX-18 mall with the speeder, with the Sith speeder. You know how he comes with two head sculpts, the one angry opened and then the regular one? If you
Yeah.
put the angry one in the Clone Wars mall, gorgeous. Oh
Really?
my god. Oh,
But
beautiful.
it's not the head I don't like. It's the idea of him. And it's
Oh.
that giant fake belt to keep him together because he got chopped in half. He got chopped in half.
Oh, is that how he comes back with the metal legs?
Yeah, that's why he's got that whole center, that big giant belt, because it keeps these two parts of his body together. Because Obi-Wan chopped him in half.
Oh, so
Every
this
time
is
I say it, I just laugh, going, "Well, he's dead. Why is there more to go after half? You're in two
so
pieces."
this is I just realized, I'm like, I always wondered, why is his belt, why is it such a big belt? But if you pay attention to it, what does this remind you of? Dr. Octopus's belt.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what I mean? He's got
Yep.
that big belt around him.
Girdle.
Oh, wow. I never noticed that. I never knew that.
It's a girdle.
That's crazy. See, guys, you learn when you watch us. Oh my god. All right, so now question for you. You've seen, okay, I think everybody's seen, but you specifically have seen how much product is coming out of the Clone Wars line.
Oh yeah.
How many, obviously ballpark, how many more figures do you think we can get from the Clone Wars by Hot Toys? Specifically Clone Wars.
A ton. This is their
Give me
number one.
five. Give me 5 ones that you think are 100% potential.
Well, here's the issue. I don't watch the Clone Wars, so I don't know.
Okay. No,
I can't give you 5 characters, but I can tell you they still have so many more people that they can do. First off, they can give you at least 5 troopers, period. Right? What do you mean, Joker? There's people living with no lower extremities. Yeah. Well, all right, we'll cut them in half and see if they live. You know what I'm saying? Look.
he's like, make them a quarter and see what happens.
I'm just saying. You don't come back and cut in half. Nobody's like, I fell out of a plane from 10,000 feet with no parachute and lived. Like, it just doesn't happen. Like, maybe 2,000 feet. But.
Sean says, I ordered 2. One will have the axe and normal arm. The second one, oh, see, you're collecting my style now. Don't copy me, okay?
But so think about they got so much in Clone Wars. They can redo all these characters like Bo-Katan's in they can do the Bo-Katans, all the Ahsokas, the Lukes, whoever, all the Jedi Knights that they haven't given, or who knows. But there's a deep line. All the troopers that are still left to go. I'm sure the people that love Clone Wars can name all the people they wish.
Look at Sean. Sean just said, how many more clones from Star Wars? At least 50 more clones plus Jedi and others.
And they're selling and the demographic, like I'm OT Star Wars. I'm aging out. You're the next stuff, and then the Clone Wars is the next in line behind that. Well, we're both considered older now. They're the target demographic. So this is the stuff that you're going to see just gets deeper and deeper and deeper as the years go on. They ain't even.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. No, and that also makes sense. Why, if you notice, with the whole Leia conversation, with the escape Leia, that, I know for sure, at least I think for sure, right? That we are done with Leia's, at least until they decide to make them obviously 2.0s with the War Artisan, right? That's what I think and believe. I think that every single Leia at this point is so old, right? It's so outdated, right? The new Leia is obviously Padme. So Padme we're getting more of, obviously. There were a bunch of different versions of her in every movie, at least in the first one, right? So the first one, and then the second one, and every outfit. She came out in different outfits every movie. So they're most likely going to make at least 2 more of her. At least, okay? 2 more Padmes. Again, Leia is gone. Leia, she's gone from the storyline, right? Obviously, what would we be looking for? OT stuff, right? A New Hope Leia. Return of the Jedi Leia. What's the other one? The Empire Strikes Back Leia. So
that's an escape that they're going to make.
No. So that's the thing. Do you really believe, you personally really believe, that they're going to reuse a head sculpt? And again, it's not something they've never done before. But do you really believe that they're going to reuse that head sculpt, not make it, not update it at all, not do anything to it, put the body in the same suit on without the metal piece in the arm, and here's your brand new figure with new shoes?
No, I don't think it's always like.
Because that's what they showed us. That's my point.
See, I'm not. I don't. There's areas that we don't know what the hell we're talking about. We just don't. We don't know. So everything is speculation at that point. And if you're coming from a position that's already wrong, all your speculation is going to be wrong. So it's hard to say because, in my opinion, these head sculpts are 3D images in a computer. So for them to make alterations to them, it's not that much. But they have to create tools for the casting of these heads out of that. That's why they try to reuse stuff, because it'll make it easier on the budget. But so I think if they take the pre-existing sculpt, that the 3D model that's already in the computer, and they give it some tweaks to be more specific to the exact scene and the look of Best Ben Escape Leia, and they give it the artisan treatment, and give maybe, because she's a small figure with not much going on with the clothing either, maybe they give you something, maybe they give you a droid or something to go with her.
That's my point. Correct. That's my point.
I think that's gonna come. I think that's coming.
Fine. But just like I said, it's too basic. There's nothing updated from those pictures, right? Yeah. So that's why I know for a fact that there's no way. Again, in the future, they're going to tease her again. If she's coming, they'll tease her with the updates, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Right now, what you saw in the Chewbacca pictures is not coming. That's what I think. That's what I believe. Again, updated. If Hot Toys decides to make her, absolutely, no problem. As you guys saw her, never. What'd you say?
That's a very thin distinction. Because we all can agree we're not going to get that. Like, how much of that exact one are you saying? That exact look, that exact body they used as product, that exact figure, that one out of one?
Every time that we get a figure teased or shown,
if it looked just like that one, but it's not exactly like that one, will you concede that it's the same thing?
But here's another reason. Why. Here's another reason why I don't think that they would never make that figure. When they show us a figure, a new figure, what do? They usually tease it, right? They show you the back of it in another figure's, promo pictures. Or what do? A straight reveal. Here is the new figure. They didn't do either one, right? They teased it in Chewbacca's pictures. It wasn't a tease. It was a full-blown, here you go, here is Leia with a rifle that she's never gotten in any other figure. So that's what they did, right? It wasn't a tease. It wasn't like, oh, look, it's the back of Leia's head. She's coming. That's usually what they do to tease a new figure. That's what they did with Mace Windu. That's what they did with Grievous, right? So this is how they do it. This is how they've always done it.
And I'm with you as far as recognition of patterns is your best predictor of the future. And that's why you can predict things like this Deadpool coming out that people are like, oh my God, we got ripped off. And it's like, no, if you were paying attention, you would have known it was coming.
That's another thing. That's a great point too. I wanted to get into and I forgot about it.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. But so yes, oh shit, what was I just saying about predictability? Oh, predictability being the pattern, yes. But there's also another pattern that I think cancels that out, which is when have they ever shown us something as audaciously as they did this Princess Leia and not giving it to us? If you say every single thing on the coming soon page that sits there for like 5 years before we're definitely going to get that, then we're definitely getting this Leia. Like you can't make a distinction.
No, but you haven't seen Leia in a coming soon, like you have seen everything else for the past 5 years. That's my point.
But that don't mean anything. We didn't see Venom either.
No, that doesn't mean anything. But you brought that up, so that's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying if you have faith that those things are coming to us, and we have a track record knowing that sometimes those things will sit for 5 years before they even get touched.
Right.
And everybody's given up on them. Like you have to think this is coming out at some point because they showed it right in our face. And I think the reason we didn't get an order for it yet is because they're waiting on something. It's just like these when they do the cons, they'll release something like a month after the con that is so big. What's up, Big Rip? They're so big. There's something that's so important, but you're like, well, why didn't you show it at con? And it's because it wasn't ready. They didn't have approval. It was sitting in the back, and they were hoping on a license approval. We've heard stories of them getting like bringing the thing with them to the con, and then and then getting license approval that day and being able to put it out. So sometimes there's stuff like that. So I think they have every intention of showing this along with Chewbacca, and then something happened. But she's coming. I think it's just being held back.
Well, again, like I always say,
I gotta get.
Go ahead. Like I always say, anything's possible. Hot Toys can make anything at any moment. It's not when I say something's not coming. It's not about them not being able to make it. It's not about them, not getting permission to make it. It's not about them not, being capable of making it. It has nothing to do with any of that. It's just I don't think that Leia at this point is anything anybody's looking for. That's why they teased her. Not teased, that's what they showed her like they did. It wasn't a tease, it was a show. Here you go. Because there was nothing new coming. There was nothing special about it. Right? It was a Kit Bash figure from a combination of previous outfits, which we already got for the one Leia, a different a head sculpt from another Leia figure. So they combined multiple figures to create that look for that photo shoot for Chewbacca. That's it. Right? Now, again, can they make the figure? Like I said from day one, absolutely. But I don't think so because of the way they showed her. If they had in their plans to eventually come out with this figure, what they would have done was tease the back of her, even if they would have reused the same head sculpt. But I'm going to tell you why they tease it. They tease it so they don't have to show you the face because it's clearly either reused or not ready, right? They don't want people talking shit about it ahead of time. And it gets the word going. Oh, look, did you see Leia in the teased in the blah, blah, blah. So people get all excited about a new Leia coming.
What else could they do to that face though? Because she's literally the same face from the Bespin Leia that we have. It's the same face, same actress later in the movie, which is later in the day in the storyline. There's like, what would change? Why would they get?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But like I said, to me, the way they did it doesn't make sense. But again, obviously, Hot Toys doesn't make sense. Big Rib Hoya, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Means what's up.
Well, let's get into that other conversation. So I read, guys, real quickly. I was reading somewhere somebody had said something to the effect of, I can't believe Hot Toys is, I don't know if it came off like taking a screwing their customers, something like that. I can't believe Hot Toys is screwing their customers by making another Deadpool.
So soon.
And I was like, right. And I was like, what the hell? Like, clearly this person knows nothing about Hot Toys. So that's number one, right? But the other interesting thing that I found out was, let's say this person is brand new, which clearly sounds like it, because everybody knows that Hot Toys does this, often.
Yeah.
Where they compete with themselves with the same figure. It's just they update, they give us a newer one with a few different accessories, and oh my god, So,
and if you watch these channels, you predicted this, like what, a couple months ago.
So that's another thing.
Straight up.
So the thing is, let's pretend this person knows Hot Toys. They know that they do this all the time. My thing was, do people really feel that Hot Toys, that for whatever reason or some way, somehow, that those moves by Hot Toys are somehow an attack towards their customers? Like that, like, I don't get that at all. Because it's like, they're a company making toys, right? They can make 3 different Deadpools back to back to back. How is that our problem? That's not my problem. If they decide to make 10 Deadpools back to back, how am I getting angry at that?
It's the idea of the business. It's the goal of the business. It's a business. Maximize profits. Utilize your stuff till the last drop and maximize profits. It's a business. Why else would every toy line has been doing this since the dawn of time? That's why you got glow in the dark figures and sublines on your teams and all that stuff, is because they had to figure out ways to sell you the same thing 100 times. Like, this should not be any shock to anybody. So if we all know that and we all agree upon that, what is the real argument? The real argument is, Hot Toys doesn't give you a calendar of figure releases for you to plan your budget around.
Correct.
So they don't tell you up front, we're going to give you this Deadpool, and later you're going to get the other one. And sorry if you wanted the second one and we didn't tell you it was coming and you bought this other one. That's what they're pissed about. But that's the game of collecting.
Correct.
Is get to know the field. If you watch shows like ours, there's a lot of shows that are not ours that make predictions as well, and they get things right too, because people that have been in the game long enough notice patterns, and you can usually bet on them. You know what I mean? They're pretty consistent. So what are these people really pissed about? Again, they're pissed about the fact that they don't have control over a situation. Well, if you don't have, if you can only control what you can control, sit back and play those odds. Don't run in head first, FOMO.
Correct.
Order day one order, and then later on go, what the hell happened? Because the reason I knew I was not shocked when they released it, and you weren't shocked when it was released, because we talked about how big this movie is. How are you going to leave those are perfect collectible
opportunities.
Yes. Why would they leave that on the table when there's so much money to be made? And they have the opportunity to make the money. Like, it's just obvious that they're going to give you something like that. So what's missing from the package 1? Isn't it obvious to think that that's what's going to come in package 2, or maybe some of that in 2 and some of that in 3? They could, who knows? Like we said, we're still thinking we'll probably get a nice pool out of this. They're going to give us, we'll see if we get all 4 figures of the Rebellion or whatever they call that. Well, the old characters. So
no, it's true. It's very true. That is very true. And Brad says, go ahead, finish.
Oh, I was going to say, because they were discussing this yesterday, and people made reference to it being like Chrome Mando, and that is something you couldn't see coming. That is something that I felt was more a slap in the face, because that was literally the same exact figure, just slightly glossier, and it was like within like 2 months, I think,
Yeah.
if that, it dropped so fast.
Yeah.
That I can't explain away. I'm like, was it something they realized they could do so late in the game that they had to handle it that way? Because why else would they schedule, if they were really scheduling production of two very, very similar items like that? It is kind of a dick move.
Well,
It doesn't,
you would take it as, why would they compete with themselves? That's how I took it. It's like, why would you make people pick and choose which one?
why would you purposely piss off your customer base? Why would you go through the marketing and all the bullshit and everything's got to be different for slightly different? Like there's no the investment of money to do that and time doesn't make any sense. So none of it makes sense. I have to think it was not something they planned to do to the people. But I understand people's anger about that. I luckily was one of the people that didn't pull the trigger yet. So when that Chrome Mando came out, I was like, cool, I'll just grab that instead. But I got lucky,
See, but I could tell you it's a good move at the end of the day, because you could complain all you want about the fact that it's a repaint and this and that, or a slight repaint at that, but you got the head sculpt that you didn't get any other time. So it's like, do you really want to bother with the paint, or are you more focused on collecting and getting that head sculpt that you didn't get anywhere else? So they get you. They know how to get you. You don't have to be happy about it, but they're going to get you one way or another.
And like you said, not everybody collects all the versions.
Correct.
So they're trying to make one for any person. So somebody's maybe like, I don't like the first 5. Well, here's a 6th one. And then we all go, why are they still doing this? We already have the first 5. Well, this guy doesn't. He doesn't have any of them. He's waiting for number 6.
Correct.
So we give him the thing.
And that's why, a lot of people think that when Hot Toys make something, it's specifically for them. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, like, who asked for this? It's not for you. Like, who said this is for you?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I love it. I love it lately when things aren't for me, because I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm going to save money for like a month right there. I might not have to spend some money. I can catch up.
Correct. But then they bombard you with 5 that you really need, and you're like, oh man.
but to the other point though, too, the Batman that just came out, the Dark Knight one. Now we know they're going to give us a blue and gray with the yellow logo, possibly battle damage, possibly head sculpt. We know we're going to get that coming. So I had to say, do I want to get this one with the black emblem and the rifle and the face plates? Am I going to be happy with this if they come out with a better one? And I was like, yeah, like I want this version of it, knowing fully well that they're going to give me another one that's probably going to be better later on. But if that comes and I like that, I'll get that one too. That's my situation. Some people can't do that, and they can only make one choice a year. I could see where that might be frustrating.
Incorrect.
But again, it's part of the game you're in. And this is one of the things I always hated about the left, is that, not everything is for everybody. It's just, that's the reality of it. I'm not in the Lamborghini club where we sit around and smoke cigars and talk about our cars, because I don't have a Lamborghini, right?
Oh, I gotta invite you over one day.
I'm just saying, not everybody gets to have everything. So it's like, if you collect one a year and you don't pay attention to the hobby and you got duped, it's kind of on you. I feel bad for you, but it's, maybe you should go to a smaller budget ticket item, and you can get more of them a year, and you can be in the game.
Also, real quick, Brad says that's why I held off on DP. I knew they would give us claws and head sculpt. Guys, I just want to make it clear finally, and I want to be honest with you guys. Brad is the one who tells me all my guesses. I follow him, and because he reads comics, he always posts on his Instagram a comic, and I take that as he's letting me know that this is next. So obviously, as you can see, he's always known. I follow him. That's how I knew. And then that's how you guys knew.
He's the man behind the curtain.
He's He's the Wizard of Oz.
He's the Bosley to the Angels.
To the Angels. Oh man. Giovan says, I'm gonna get that in art to make a figure of Fabs, and we'll have a 1/6 scale moisture-free packaging.
I know Giovan's always saying shit about the moisture-free. It keeps me laughing about it. I'm
Eric,
like, that is
my friend. Yeah, he likes to poke. He likes to poke about the
Well, it was fun. That's like
packaging.
I said. I have no problem with Maz, but once he said that, I just was like, oh, that one's gonna be around for a while. I just knew we're a bunch of sharks in here. We're all gonna, when you say something dumb like that, we're gonna get you.
Carlos, my friend, welcome. Where have you been?
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
What was it that you were just saying, Jay? You just said something that I was gonna continue with.
I was saying how if just like we're a bunch of school kids in here, like if something happens, we're all gonna be like, oh,
like the user error thing, the user error. Remember?
Yeah,
Somebody posted that, and we took that and ran with it for
and
like months.
For months,
we that was our word forever. User error. After every sentence was user error.
That's why I knew when Maz said that about the moisture thing. I was like, oh, that one ain't going. That one's gonna be here for a while.
But it was like the craziest thing, because he's like, I'm not defending the figure, but it was like, huh?
Well, I get what he was saying. It was just one that just sounded weird. It was like, what? No, okay.
But
they give us the silica pack. I get where he was coming from. It was all in fun, but yeah, it was just he was that guy for that minute.
Brad says, I know we're getting a new Dark Knight and a Batman Begins 2.0. This guy. We got everything already, Brad. Peasant. Unreal. Let's see. SJC says, it's like collectors have no foresight. If you see it on screen, it's possible it can be made. Absolutely. Oh, look at this peasant. Where have you been all stream? Unreal.
Come in fashionably late. Hey, you muted yourself somehow. No.
Cassandra says, my husband likes to poke. Of course he does, because he's a peasant. Bradley Wellington III. Unreal. Cassandra's getting poked with that bad plug. He said bad plug. Brad, disrespectful. Unbelievable. You get this. You have to get something. I got to give you something, because that was disrespectful. Let's see what I got for you here. That was very disrespectful. Let's see what I got.
Yikes.
I get images of
How dare you?
so bad.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Oh my God, this guy. He said yike.
Yike.
Oh my God. That is crazy.
Was that thing 4 feet long?
Yeah, it's is it 4 feet?
I think so. It's like 40 something inches.
42 centimeters or something.
Oh, centimeters? Is that what it is? This is like Spinal Tap. Stonehenge.
Carlos says, oh, let's hit the like button. Minus Brad for the disrespectful plug. No pun intended.
Oh, that's great.
The disrespectful plug. Epic.
That's so funny.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's funny.
Brad said, let's see what he says. Let's see what Peasant Brad says.
I love the chat. It's so funny.
Let's see. Come on, why is this lagging on me today?
We were dying at Bat Missile episode. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was insane. Come on. There we go. Oh my God, what is this lag? Fast gonna be bored giving me this much attention. Unreal. Maybe Brad's the one getting poked. Ooh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That thing kind of looks like a strap-on, right? Maybe Cassandra's got the Bat Missile.
Shots fired, and this is for you, Brad. This is you right now.
You little... I touch you!
It's all just an act.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
He's already dead.
You. That was for you because after that comment, you're already dead. Oh my God. Unbelievable. All right. So let's get started. We tried to wait for Mike, and I have a feeling that tonight will be the night that he will not show up just out of spite. So let's get started. So obviously everybody knows how I feel about this stuff. So we're going to get right into it with you. You spoke on the resistance from Deadpool and Wolverine, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you did. I think you did. All right, so let's start with the Bat Missile, because I know you didn't speak on that. All right, so
you didn't want me to speak on this.
Yes, because we didn't get your take on any of it. So now, here we go. So as you can see, Bat Missile, like we talked about, 42 centimeters long, which is super long, no diddy. As you can see, I said, and I'm pretty sure of this fact is that this thing is super long. It's going to take the same amount of space as a regular vehicle, even though it doesn't have the width, right? So it's not wide this way. So how do you like the vehicle? What do you think of the vehicle? Do you think this vehicle is necessary? Are you getting the vehicle? Are you getting two to have one next to each other? And
Stocking?
Rate it 1 to 10. PP sword fight.
This thing is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
He said it's stupid. Oh my God.
I'm trying to think of something to say about this thing, and it's just so stupid looking. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, get it away from me.
Get it away from me. Oh my God. That's horrible. He said, get it away from me.
Dude, all right, now wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe there's something cool about it. The wheels pop out, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not that bad. Okay, so let's get into some of the prime features. Okay.
Yeah,
so
please.
Like you mentioned, I think the nuts pop out on the sides.
You're not helping.
Oh my God. The nuts pop out of the side. So here we go. So 24 centimeters tall, 109 centimeters in length, and 24.5 in what do you call it? In width. So what was it? Yeah, it was something like 30 something inches or 40 something inches. 42 inches, was it?
It's bigger than the actual Batmobile, and the Batmobile was slightly undersized. So I think it's on par with the Jazz Inc. Batmobile.
Correct, with the Jazz
Inc. And how long was that? That was close to 4 feet, right?
Right. So it's got to be the 42 inches that I keep repeating because that's what the website says. Actually,
the inches or centimeters? They usually give it in centimeters.
No, here 42.9 inches. See?
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
So that's what I kept going referencing because I remember seeing that
3.5 feet.
Right. So almost 4 feet exactly. So the wheels pop out, as you said, which is pretty much the most action that it has.
Remember those old race cars, like back in the fucking black and white that were like shaped like this? They were shaped like a missile, and then they had the tires stuck way out.
Yes.
They were kind of cool looking.
Yes.
Can this do that? That'd be the only redeeming thing I could think of. Is like make it look like one of those. But if you leave it like
a wind up car.
Say again.
A wind up.
A wind up? No.
Yeah, like you're talking about the cars, like make it do that. The wind-up cars, no.
But I mean, They don't show you pictures of the wheels sticking out.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but barely.
Yeah. That's all. They show
That's
you,
it?
you know, what it looks like. See, like right now they're out, right?
Yeah.
Here they're flushed.
It
Here
needs
they're
to come
flushed,
out.
and here they're out. So this is as far as it goes.
It needs to come out further to look cool. It still looks like a big.
So now you're not getting this, I'm assuming.
No way.
Why not?
Because you just want me to say it because it's fucking retarded. It looks like a lot of things, all not things that I like.
Now, question for you. You saw the movie. Obviously, you're a fan of the movie. When you saw this in the movie, do not tell me you didn't go, oh my God, this is badass that the vehicle turned into this.
No, I remember I literally thought it was stupid.
Really?
I was like, does he need to get through that alleyway that badly that he was prepared for that? Like, he's prepared for that? MacGyver? Batman's MacGyver? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on. Even in 66, they weren't that stupid. This thing, there's no way to make this thing look cool. It just looks like a big black hog.
But even you really believe that even in hand, it's going to be like, all right, this is like not cool at all. I think in hand will change your opinion.
A big hand. No, I won't. No.
I think so. Guys,
if this was attached to a train, if this was the front of a train, it would look kind of cool. But it just looks ridiculous.
Guys, the total of all the super chats given tonight will go to the purchase of one of these for Joker J. So start super chatting. Obviously, we know that the total is $610, so don't stop.
I'll ship it to Brad.
Remember tax and ship it to Brad. Cassandra, have fun. Cassandra, have fun. Oh my God. Insane.
Turn the lights on and off.
They possibly sell. They may just cancel it. No, I mean, yes, they could cancel it. How many are they going to sell? I'm telling you, people will buy this. It'll look really nice. It'll look really nice in their collection. It does look funny, whatever. But I don't think they're going to cancel this project at all. I'm going to tell you why. It's a very simple product and project to make. So it's easy money. It's very expensive for what it is, but it's easy money.
Hey, the fact that they went this deep to do this is really, really cool. Like, like some people look at the bat cycle I'm getting and they're like, boy, that thing was gay as hell the way Robin's all bent over, right?
Oh my God. Just remember, please don't be xenophobic on the stream.
So I like it because it's the Batman that I like. So people that like this is great. They're gonna love this thing. But just looking at it, if you just come home every night, that's all I think about is you got to come home every night and you turn on the lights and you see that thing, and it's just like, what is this big black salad thing?
Sean said, Fabs, once you have it in hand, they will change your opinion. Me, that's what she said.
Right, thank you. That's what I'm saying. He kept saying in hand. I'm like, stop saying
that. Well, I apologize. No Diddy, okay? In hand, no Diddy, okay? I completely forgot that.
It just looks ridiculous. It's like you got a big log on your shelf or something. Or nobody knows what it is.
Will said if it was named this, you would buy it.
If it was named what?
Well, you'll see it on the screen in a second.
That's what it is.
He said the BBC Mobile. Oh my God. You guys.
Like people that are not people that aren't like people, everybody's seen the movie, but some people don't pay attention to this shit. They don't care. They're not into pop culture. If they come over your house and they see this thing sitting there, they're not going to be like, oh, a Batman vehicle. They're going to go, what is that?
Right. Yeah, exactly. At first glance, you're going to be like, what the hell is that? And then you're going to look into it. Absolutely.
Yeah, but not in a good way. It's like, what is that? Like when people say it like that, it's not good.
Right, especially in like a toy area where you're gonna be like, why is that? It's gonna stick out. You know what I mean? No, no pun intended. But
and then
it's
you got to explain to people. You got to be like, yeah, the Batmobile. This is when it broke apart and it squeezed through a little alleyway for no reason other than to do that in the movie. And they're gonna go, cool. Well, why don't you have the whole Batmobile?
Right.
And then you go, oh, well, because this
right
was
here.
on sale. Yeah.
Well, that's true too. You could say, well, this one right here is $2,500, but it's broken. Oh my
You're gonna
god!
go. I clearly want the big black cock instead of the Jazzy Batmobile.
Unbelievable.
Oh, what have we devolved into in this hobby?
Yeah, no, that's what this is the very first time I've ever said, who asked for this, because it's their prerogative to do whatever they want. But it's like, it's like, what the hell, man?
They even have a name
so
for
much
it.
other stuff.
They have a name for it, like it ever had a name. The Bat Missile. Was it ever called the Bat Missile? Did it say Bat Missile on the button?
I thought it was the Bat Pod. You know what I mean?
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like part of the car is gone. Now get it back to the shop to make it look cool again real quick. If you're Batman and you're driving around, you want to be seen. Like you're the man on the scene. You're like Pitbull rolling up. You're like, I'm Batman. In this thing, you're like, this is like you shit your pants and you're trying to get home before anybody noticed. Like in this thing, you're like, get me back to the Bat friggin' cave so we can put the things back on it and make it look cool again. You don't want to be seen in this. This is like when the Batmobiles have it in the shop and this is your Bat rental. You're like, oh, you're like, I hope nobody notices me at the store.
This is your Bat rental. Oh my god, yeah. That is so funny. Iron Dude, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. Nice. He says, peasants, as a certified myself, seeing this makes me want to get out the 1,000 baby oils. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I love that I just read a thing that said certified cuck. That's hilarious.
Oh my god. He's not talking about me, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. So every time you get that damn thing, you guys laugh. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, for now, let's go. Joker J. 1 to 10, if you had to buy it.
All right, I'll be an adult for 5 seconds. For what it is, if you're into this thing, it's great. It does all the functions. It lights all the lights. It beep boop bops. It's got the USB. It scares the ladies. Not all of them. Some whores out there are into this shit. But yeah, it's they made it, extended it to make it proper scale. I think even right we talked about. So yep. I don't know. I don't have a single Hot Toys vehicle. Are they sturdy? Are they worth every penny? I've heard
they are worth every penny. Yep, they are worth.
So what would you say? 9, at least a 9, right? Like I'm sure there's something wrong with it that I don't know that somebody else will pick out that is really into this.
Well, no, don't worry.
I don't want to give it a full 10 for that reason.
Don't worry about the accuracy on it. Don't worry about any of that. What you see on screen, how do you feel about it 1 to 10?
If I was into it, I'd be thrilled with it. So as close to a 10 as I could give it, I suppose. What's not to like? It's got the light ups, like all the things we expect from Jazz Inc. and all the things we expect from Hot Toys in a vehicle. Canopy opens, lights up.
One thing that
USB
does,
instead of batteries. Sound would be cool.
I was gonna say that's exactly what I was gonna say. So Nefty's has a bunch of sounds, right? So the Jazz Inc. has a bunch of sounds. The turbine in the front moves with the remote, so that's cool. Right? It's got that water effect apparently, so that's cool. What else? I think that's it. It's got the light up function front and back, just like Jazz Inc. Yeah,
and even if you don't use these things, because we don't ever use this stuff. Like I don't ever run through the list of my Batmobile functions. I forget which series of buttons. You know what I mean? You forget.
And that's what I told Nefty. I said, Nefty, you really think that all of these sounds and features and water effect, you really think Number one, are you going to use that? And number two, is it worth the $2,500 for things that you're never going to use? Nah.
Well, the thing that gets me is you spend all this time with moisture protection, and then you're going to dump water into it. Like, how's that going to work? Like, I don't like that fog thing. I'm worried it's going to rot the inside of your car at some point, you know?
Michael.
What's up, Big Mike?
Right on time.
Yeah, right.
So, as you can see, we are talking about the Bat Missile. If I remember correctly, you had said that Batman Returns was one of your favorite movies, which is why you wanted to get Jazzing's Catwoman, because you believe that she will be the best product ever made in 1/6.
This is Batman Retards.
From a mom and pop shop. So, how do you feel about this? What were your thoughts when you saw it? Do you think it's funny looking like everybody else, or do you actually think you need this in your collection?
Yeah, I think this is stupid.
What about it? What about it? Don't you like? What is it about it that you're like, this is stupid?
Okay, you know, because you're just taking a part of what you already gave us, right? Or, you know, a part of a vehicle that you already gave us. That they, you know, it's probably part of their 3D scan process, and then they, you know, they're trying to finish it up and sell it as a. It's I don't know. It comes off poorly to me.
$610. How many would you buy and why?
Are you kidding me? That's what they're charging?
$610, yeah. Here, in case you don't believe my words because you think I'm a conspiracy theorist, here it is.
Well,
600.
listen, you are most certainly a conspiracy theorist.
Here you go. 610.
Besides that fact, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't.
Right?
Who's gonna buy this thing? I mean, look, there's the diehards, but
of course.
We were supposed to be the diehards. I don't know. Are you getting it?
I want it, but here's the thing, right? I said this over and over since it came out. My issue is it's not bulky at all, right? So you would think, oh, it's not bulky, it'll be fine, but it's very, very long. No diddy. So my issue is, even if I decide to get it, where am I putting this thing? Because it's going to take up space just like a regular vehicle, and there's going to be a lot of dead space around it. You know what I mean? That's going to be the problem. You're going to have a vehicle this way on a shelf, right? And then you're going to have all this dead space here. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. But do I want this thing? Absolutely. Will it look cool in hand? Absolutely. But it's like, once you have it here, that's it. You're placing it somewhere and it's staying there. So
you know where all your boxes are? Where you put all your boxes?
Yeah.
You put it behind them.
Yeah, right. Look at this big giant tip of this thing is going to be hanging off the top of Fabs's detofts, and it's going to smack him in the head every time he walks by it.
If you turn around like Chevy Chase in Christmas Vacation and walk that nipple into your eye and fall on I'll die laughing. I'll die.
And like, this is just an accident waiting to happen.
Wait, so what you're saying, Mike, is
I didn't even notice that tip actually, but go ahead. Holy shit!
You
he's like, you didn't. So what you're saying, Mike, is there is still a chance. The only thing is that if it was a little bit shorter, maybe, because you're not trained with this length.
That's too big for me. It's too big for me. I could not handle that kind of vehicle right there.
He said it's too big for me.
That's too big.
So up to the cockpit and you get to keep it.
And you get to keep it. So 1 to 10 if you had to rate it.
Looks like it's got 3 wheels on its side, so I'll give it a 3.
It's got 4 wheels.
All right, let's give it a 4.
He said a 4. Disrespectful. All right, enough of this because he's not even taking it seriously. So now the real news, Michael, and I know you'll enjoy this because you're part of the stream that a lot of other YouTubers would like to copy and replicate, but obviously they can't. So this was the only stream that called this beauty, okay, from the moment the movie was out, okay? Any other streams could try to copy. They can't. They never will be able to, okay?
Some were shocked. I was like, really? I expected more.
See? They don't understand the game. they can try to pretend that they know anything, but as you guys have seen firsthand, they can try, but they'll never be there. So now, Michael, we have the head sculpt that I said was coming. We had the version that I said was coming. I told you that we were getting all these accessories. I told you that we were getting the burn head sculpt, as you can see here. So now that it's all here, ready to go, obviously they're going to make the announcement at some point. And I don't think the line is done with this figure either. How do you feel about this? Are you surprised about this? And are you excited to get this Hot Toys head sculpt at all, or do you not care for this period?
Mighty Fabudamus. You predicted the future. Forever I will follow on Saturday.
He said, forever I will follow on Saturdays.
We're going to need a blood oath.
Oh,
the amazement and awe that I am in of your power and majesty.
Your power.
Your predictions are all-knowing.
This is the best compliment I've ever gotten, ever. So keep going. Go ahead.
It's due.
Pretty good.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
He said, well deserved. Oh,
there's no question that the Cowboy Deadpool is coming, along with the Panda Deadpool and the whatever one other one you predicted, and you heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Cowboy Deadpool is a must. Who's the other one?
I don't know. Which one was it? Which one did you call? But I need this head sculpt. Come on, we all need this freaking head sculpt. So.
Oh, nice. So finally you like something. 1 to 10.
I can't see the thing yet. But, I mean, look, everyone's going to get this. I need this.
It looks good. It looks good. You see the likeness there a lot already just from this angle, which is very crazy to say because a lot of, not a lot, but sometimes some of the head sculpts you could, they could be the wrong angle in a promo shoot, in a promo photo shoot, and they can look like crap, or they could look like the likeness isn't there. And like I said, from this angle here, you could see Ryan Reynolds there 100%, even with this, with the burnt face. So you are excited for this, actually.
I don't want to say excited, but I need it. I need it. I need a Ryan Reynolds head sculpt. I need it. I need the head sculpt. I mean, more than anything. You know what I want? I want, what's his name? Goodpool?
Nice Pool. Nice Pool? That's the one I said was coming. Nice Pool. I said,
sorry. Yes, Almighty Fabudamus, the Nice Pool is coming soon. You heard it here first.
Nice Pool is coming. Cowboy Deadpool is coming.
Yes. But Nice Pool, I want that. I want that Nice Pool suit, and I'll take this head sculpt here. You know what I mean? So I have that.
Wait, but if Nice Pool comes out, it's going to be obviously Ryan Reynolds fully clean with the long hair.
Yeah, but that's douchey. I don't need that.
So if Hot Toys decides to make that artisan,
I want that suit. I want that super clean, super premium.
So you're gonna get it regardless. You got to get it regardless.
Super suit, yeah, I like that.
If Hot Toys comes out with it, only artisan.
The Nice Pool, I would get.
Nice Pool, only artisan.
For the suit, I would get it.
Right. So, but that's what I'm saying. You have to get it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you heard it here first. So I don't want to hear that. Oh. I don't know. I don't like it. You heard it here first that he's waiting for a Nice Pool.
Because they have to make that super premium, right? That's supposed to be the most optimal looking suit that exists in the Deadpool universe. So they I want to see what they try to that they're up against a lot when they try to do that one.
Yeah. Now, it's going to be the most shiny. It's going to be the most, badass looking. It's going to be the one with the most armor.
A little red chrome. Who knows?
Correct. Right. Now, Jay, how do you feel? How did you feel when you saw the announcement? We watched the video. Obviously, you said you were in shock because it was a no-brainer to call. How do you feel about the figure? Are you planning on getting the figure? And do you personally feel? We talked about this already. Do you personally feel annoyed about how Hot Toys is releasing these Deadpools?
No. And I don't say we were right about this, or you in particular called this, but we all agreed. So I think we all kind of were heading in the same direction about this, that we all knew this was coming. not because we're brainiacs or whatever. Like I said, it's just about predicting patterns. And when I saw this, the first thing I thought is, this is good. This is this shows that what we're seeing is what we're seeing. You know what I mean? That we're on the right path. That's your buying power, is understanding the market and what they're going to give you and how they're going to roll things out, and being patient. You know what I mean? A lot of times, even if you can't predict whether they're going to do a second one, wait until the thing comes out instead of pre-ordering, or wait as long as you can. Give some space, because usually Hot Toys will do something within that space. They'll drop the second one, and you'll know. You know what I mean? But as far as this guy goes, yeah, thought everything you said made sense. To see it come to fruition made sense. Wasn't surprised. I think it's cool, but personally, I don't care about the head. It's ugly. I don't ever want to see it. I didn't like it when it's in the movie. It's like he should wear a mask all the time. I don't like when they take their masks off. It makes me feel like they're actors, and they just need to be. You just have to look at me. So I have to get out. Like, Spider-Man's supposed to be in the mask.
That's what it is. They want to get the actor paid and some screen time, so they have to, you know what I mean? But yeah, absolutely. If you're playing Spider-Man, we don't need to see your face, you know?
But that's the punk rock kid in me, is like, F you and F your screen time. I want Spider-Man. I don't want you. You know what I mean? So
you're not a fan of the MCU whatsoever. You don't like pay attention to the movies, follow the movies.
No, I love all of it, but I'm just saying, I'd prefer if they would stop doing that. Just like back in the day, I was getting sick of like leather costumes. I'm like, can we make something that's more accurate to the comics? And then the MCU came along and they started doing that, and I was like, cool. Now can we have them stop taking their masks off every 10 seconds? You know what I mean? Like, but it's an actor thing. It's written into their contracts. Blah blah blah.
Right. Yeah.
So I get it, but I have no reason to look at this nutsack. So the suit is cool, and if I put a second Deadpool head on it, with the masthead, yeah, I would think this is cool. But I'm not one of those guys that geeks out over battle damage. And I have
another thing I was gonna mention. Look how dirty and battle damage is supposed to be too.
But I have this Deadpool that they've just released. I have now. I love the little kid with the little bottles. The dog comes with him. The head is way cooler than I thought it would be. The jaw articulates.
Yeah, head pull.
Yeah, it was cool. And I love that thing. So I don't have a need for this. The only thing I would really be getting this for would be the claws. So I'm not spending another $300-400 for nutsack and claws.
And another reason why, going back to that conversation we're having, Jay, about people feeling ripped off about Hot Toys announcing one after the other. If you guys remember that first exclusive one that, the feet are breaking on with the Golden Desert Eagles, you're most likely not going to get those Desert Eagles with this one, because it was a different scene. Remember, this was the beginning, and he got those Desert Eagles at the end when he killed Nice Pool. So that's why that happens also. And people don't realize that, because all they think is, oh, it's another Deadpool. Something Mike would say. Oh, I don't need a third Deadpool. It's another Deadpool. But it's the accessories and the different accessories that make those specific figures special, right? You are getting 3 Deadpools, but they're somewhat different, right? When it comes to the outfit, and the accessories are all, obviously you're going to get the katanas, you're going to get the guns, but they're not going to be your gold Desert Eagles. You're not going to be the same exact things that you got with the cleaner Deadpool that we got announced first. So there are differences. There are always going to be differences. And yeah, you could sit there and complain about it, because the same thing Jay said, you're most likely not happy about the fact that you jumped on the first one. Now you're unhappy because you wish you had ordered the second one instead, but you didn't know about it. So now you're pissed because, man, I could have had my money go to that one instead. You can't get mad at the company. Get mad at the game.
Yeah. Even the Darth Vader that just came out from Kenobi with the cracked helmet. Then they come out with this Mythos looking one shortly. It was a year after. Like, I already had that before this came out. So they gave you time to buy it and everything.
Wait, what Mythos? You're talking about that statue one?
The one that's got the cape that looks like the
the battle damage, the full battle damage one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a statue, but it's Mythos Vader, right?
From that statue.
From this, yes. It's half of him's all torn up, and it's the robotic. Yeah. So people were kind of offended by that too, and I'm like, nope, you're not looking at it properly.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
One is a statue. This is Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure. So people,
no, they were pissed that the Kenobi Vader came out, and then they gave us this more battle damaged version. So they were like, well, why the hell would we want like a one that's only a quarterback? Because the Kenobi Vader, the only thing really battle damaged was a little bit of the box on the front, cracked helmet.
But here's another thing, right?
That's not what it was about.
Correct. If you pay attention to that Vader you're talking about from Obi-Wan, right? That's from Obi-Wan.
Yes.
The battle damage one that we got, that's fully battle damage with the Hayden head sculpt, that's not Obi-Wan. That just says Star Wars.
Yeah, that's just an artistic representation of a multitude of things having to do with Vader. It's mythos. It's the mythos.
That's why you can't compare. They just came out with this one. Now they gave us a battle damage. It's not the same thing. It's not supposed to be the same thing. One is from the Obi-Wan show. The other one was something that they decided to make because they could. Had nothing to do with anything else. It was that they're not trying to compete with figures, because if you're a person who completes lines, that battle damage one that was just announced last doesn't belong anywhere if you're looking for lines. That's just its own standalone piece.
Yep.
If you're talking about let's complete lines, that Obi-Wan Vader with the half-cracked helmet, that belongs in your collection because that's part of the show. So you can't get upset at any of that because it shouldn't affect you.
Agreed. That was my take on it too, and that's why I thought they didn't have much of an argument as far as that went.
Yep, exactly. Now, Jay, 1 to 10 if you had to buy this.
What would you want that you don't get? Rolling eyes, right? You get rolling eyes. I'm assuming that's every figure now. What's that little? Oh, those are Deadpool eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, they give you the masked head too, right? To the right of this. Yep, little masked head.
You get the masked head. You get the guns here. You got the
so you get the full battle damage suit plus the claws and a swap out head sculpt.
Yep.
It's good. It's a 9.
See,
that's the best. That's the best I'll give anything that's not the perfect figure. So this is as perfect as it gets.
And look at this. You get the head sculpt with the neck piece already, because obviously this is a 2-piece neck and head, right? So they give you the piece also here. So you get 2 necks and 2 head sculpts. Hopefully you don't have to reuse the same head peg that they're using now for those rolling eye things. Hopefully they give you one for each, because you know how cheap they are when it comes to that stuff, as if it was so easy to find and get, in the aftermarket. So I hope that happens. But this is the most battle damage one we're going to get. My thing is, if you pay attention to this battle damage, it is not the same type of battle damage that he had at the end of the movie when he fought with Wolverine side by side.
Is this an amalgamation of the 2 scenes though? Did he even have this battle damage when he dug up the claws? No, right?
The other one, no.
Because he just left the TVA.
So correct. So what happened was that first scene, he shows up. He's clean in the snow.
Right.
Clean. He got dirty fighting the TVA. So this is what they're showing you. He's dirty from fighting the TVA, which is why they added the red to the straps, because it's already full of blood. But my point is, this battle damaging here is not the same battle damaging of the end of the movie. This was the beginning of the movie. At the end of the movie, remember, he was also all beat up and battle damage as well, even worse than this.
Okay. Point being.
So it's a different type of battle damage. So my thing is this. Do I think that they will give us a more battle damage Deadpool with a bloodied up head sculpt like the end? That's where I'm going.
I think that's a bit of a reach. I think it's a bit of a reach.
That's what I was going to say. And this is why. How much more battle damage can they do to something like this? Yeah, they could rip it. Okay. Yeah, they could paint it black like it looked in the movie, right? From the explosion, from him holding on to that, antimatter and the matter, stuff and all that energy flowing through them. Of course, you're going to have burn marks. Of course, you're going to have char marks, which is what he has on that suit at the end of the movie. Not here. None of it here.
Yeah, no.
At the end. Remember,
well, when you initially said it, I was thinking, what could they put with him that would make you want that slightly different version?
Well, so that's where I'm going. So now, here you have a clean head sculpt. At the end of that movie, you had a bloody head sculpt, right? So you have a battle damage head sculpt. You have more battle damaging on the suit. When it comes to weapons, what can you get? Obviously, they have to give you all of this plus the Golden Desert Eagles to make it a complete figure. Because now, how can you be at the end of the movie with all that battle damaging? He gets the Desert Eagles at the end of the movie, which is why they give them to you, as the exclusive accessories for the first announcement, first release, Deadpool. So they do that as a promo. That's your promo version. Then you get this one, your DX, and then I have a feeling, I'm telling you, we're getting nice pool, and we may get another battle damage.
But
you're off on this one. Your judgment is cloudy.
Tell us why.
Why we wouldn't get a second battle damage figure?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you consider
that would be the promo one?
No, the promo is the one that's breaking, that the feet are breaking. That's the promo.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, wouldn't their promo one be an alternate battle damaged one, like they did with Spider-Man?
Correct. So that's what I'm saying. They could give us a
they wouldn't give us a clean one as a promo version.
So they could get no. They could do whatever the hell they want with the promo.
Sure,
version.
but it doesn't fit.
Right.
It doesn't track, as the kids say.
So the thing is, that's why I think there's another one coming, because they could give us, remember, they have called certain figures blah 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 battle damage version. Okay. So we have a Wolverine TVA version that's battle damage. His whole body is all full of wounds and blood and stuff. So it's not called battle damage, but that's our battle damage Wolverine, right? Then you have the yellow one with the battle damage chest piece. Like we got the Iron Man Mark III 2.0 with the clean chest piece and the battle damage. They didn't call it battle damage because it's both versions. They haven't called any of these battle damage, whether it's Wolverine or Deadpool. You're going to tell me there isn't a chance of them giving us a battle damage Deadpool, knowing how Hot Toys does?
No chance. Yes. That's what I'm telling you.
So what do you say? Yes, it can, or yes, it can't?
Yes, it can.
Yes, they can't.
You're wrong. That's not happening.
All right. Please explain to them why I'm wrong.
What you need the real veteran opinion now? Okay, fine. You're more likely to give the first version in the movie, like in the Hawaiian shirt slacks, to use this head sculpt again with the toupee, because that's a moneymaker. Cheap body.
Which I said.
That's a great point.
Which I said is. No, 100. And I said that figure was coming too. I said it multiple times. I said
now that they confirmed this head sculpt, this head sculpt's going to come out somewhere again, but it's just
correct.
It's not. I don't think it's going to come out with another battle damage Deadpool. No.
So you don't think they could just paint battle damaging on this one and call it battle damage? No.
This is the battle damage one. This is it. This is
supposed to be it. Correct.
This is the battle damage one. So I can't see another battle damage one now.
Right. But I think you're right. I think you're right about one thing. Is Fabs is like they're going to reuse this head sculpt. But I think Mike's right. I think Mike's right. They're going to reuse it on the other version.
Or what's another version with him with just the head sculpt? I mean, when he was in the office with what's his name? What's his name?
Happy.
Thank you, Happy. He was in his
interview
outfit, right?
Interview when he was doing the interview. Yeah,
he was in that same outfit that he got accosted by the TVA guys, right? The Hawaiian shirt, the toupee,
right. When they came to his house to look for him, yeah.
So there's that.
So that's the thing. Like I said from the beginning, for those who remember, I said that figure with the toupee is coming. That is a Hot Toys exclusive right there. And it doesn't have to be Hot Toys exclusive because it's part of the movie. So it could be an MMS, right? Or they could do some type of limited exclusive for that one in case people say, who the hell
Toy
wants
Fair
this
exclusive or some shit like that.
Correct. The Toy Fair exclusive, something like that for that toupee figure 100%. Because I mentioned that figure was coming also because it's such an easy figure to make. The thing is, how would they pull off the body, right? Because if it's a body that, is fully covered, then it's fully covered. But if it's a body where that Hawaiian shirt is exposing the chest, where they're going to have to expose some burn marks, are they really going to spend money on doing that? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember
I don't remember. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember either. So, but yeah, guys, hit that like button if you haven't yet. There's 42 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Jim. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you.
Did you talk about that Iron Man figure?
No, not yet. We didn't. We were waiting for you. We were trying to drag it out until you got here. Let me say hello to Jimbo.
Yikes.
Into the Iron Man yet, but we will because that thing is a beauty.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one.
All right, so let's get right into it since you brought it up. Let's go.
That thing. Are they excited about the bald?
Say it again.
Is everybody excited about that bald Deadpool? Does it seem like there's a lot of interest around it?
Oh, I haven't heard much of anything. I haven't seen much of anything, but I can tell you when they make the announcement, that's when you're really going to see everybody come out of the woodwork. Because right now I feel like everybody's hiding because I called it. But the moment
that's why I had to laugh. I go for all the shit. People don't know how much shit we give you, like outside of the show too, for these predictions and stuff. Like we really bust Fab's balls pretty hard. He's a good sport about things, man. I gotta say,
Bob is he's the most disrespectful
right now. And but when you nail it, you nail it. So you got to give him his credit. So I was like, when I saw it, I was like, this motherfucker's been calling it for months. So what did I do? I hit you up right away. I was like, when you're right, you're right.
They hate it. They hate
Why?
it. Why? They hate it that I'm right. Because when you don't like somebody and you wish that they fail and they're just winning after winning after winning, you're like, man, I should start popping up on their streams to see what's going on over there. That's what I think, at least. Let me pull up. Yeah, where is this Iron Man? Am I bugging out? It was on Instagram.
You shared the picture with us.
I know it was on Instagram. Oh, I know why. Duh, because it was Instagram. Not even. What the hell's going on? I can't find it, guys. I can't find the picture anywhere. I looked.
Mighty Fabiadamus.
Hot Toys Singapore, Hot Toys Hong Kong, and Hot Toys Collectibles, and nobody has the pictures up.
It was a fair, right? Wasn't it some kind of toy?
Yeah, it was right, but like I took a screenshot of it. I sent. You know what? I'll pull it up from your message because clearly,
that's what I was going to say. It's in our message. It's in our chat thing.
Clearly, this is stupid. Good thing I sent it to you. Come on. This thing is so laggy.
Lag.
Of course it's not here. Michael, I sent it to you on Instagram. Come on, man. What's going on? Can't even get into my messages. What's happening here? What's happening here? Oh, here we go. Duh.
Saponin.
This is crazy. I've never had so much trouble looking for a picture ever. Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. There's 48 of you guys in here. Remember, less is more. If your favorite channel has 100 watching, they don't collect. Let me see. Nope, I can't find it. So if anybody
under the Hot Toys Japan Instagram account.
Oh, there you go. I knew it. The one I didn't look for.
Well, it's always in the last place you check. Otherwise, why would you keep checking?
Exactly. Yep, here it is. Unbelievable. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, so here it is. So we have this beauty, and this is apparently for something from somewhere specific, guys. So I can't wait for you guys to tell me. So here it is. We don't know what it is. We don't know what they're calling it, but it looks like a Captain America style Iron Man.
Comic-Con exclusive.
It's a what?
Tokyo Comic-Con exclusive.
Right, but what is the name of the like?
The name of the Iron Man figure?
Yeah, yeah.
It says "Get."
Guys, I hope you got that. So now we know what the figure is. So anytime I need to mention the figure, you're pronouncing it, Mike. So now, as you can see, this one we've gotten already months ago. This Spider-Man we just got. This thing is brand new, right? So the closest thing we've gotten to this, and you guys may know, is the Iron Patriot from Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Right. It was the blue and red suit that was, that was Captain America-esque looking. Obviously, it was a different color combination than this. It was more blue than red. This is more red than blue. Obviously, it didn't come with the shield. As you can see, the shield here is magnetic. It's on the forearm of the Iron Man. The hand and fingers are right here, if you can't see. So beautiful, beautiful suit. I love the suit already. I think it looks like a Mark 50, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be 100% wrong. So let's go with you, Jay. Jay, how do you feel about the Iron Man? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you plan on getting it? And what Mark do you think this is?
I don't fucking know.
Don't ask me to say it. Don't ask me to say it.
Yeah, like that caught me so off guard.
I don't want to be accused of anything.
That caught me so off guard, and I am in the perfect mental spot tonight that made me laugh like a friggin' kid. Whatever the fuck you said. Anyway, remember when Jim Belushi was what was he? He was like the samurai fucking pizza guy or some shit. Oh my god, I don't know. It made me think of that. It made me think of that. I can't stop. All right. Look at Thule fucking getting on people's ass. What did you ask me about this thing?
So how do you like the figure? What mark do you think it is? Are you expecting to get the figure?
No, it's not. It doesn't interest me. It's just, it's kind of a cool paint job. Doesn't it have like a wash to it, right? It fades into itself, right?
Well, it
Is
looks
there
like
any way to get our stupid faces down so we can see it?
Wait, hold on. It's some type of. Let me say hello to Lou. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being.
No, I was wrong. I mean, I don't know. It's cool, but I just don't. I didn't get Strange Iron Man. I didn't get like these things. I don't care for them. They don't do anything for me. This half Captain America, half Iron Man thing. I don't understand.
But you didn't get the chrome ones either, like the gold and black chrome and the chrome and red. No.
But that's Iron Man. I'm saying this is two characters combined. This is Captain America and Iron Man.
Now, do you think we're getting a head sculpt with this or no?
I don't know. I don't think it's from a property. I think this is just a cool design of putting Captain America and Iron Man. Look, he's an Iron Man. Why does he need a shield? Right? See where I get lost with these, where I'm like, your mystery, your magical master of the arts or whatever you are. You're that guy. What's his name? Who's the guy? Doctor Strange. Why do you need a suit of armor? You're a wizard. Like doesn't stupid. It's stupid.
Right. So it's a yes for you, I'm assuming.
I'm getting two of them.
I'm getting two of them.
I'm going to have him posed as Iron Man and Captain America.
Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, no, I was wondering. I said, if we're going to get a head sculpt with this, it's going to be, Captain America over Tony Stark, number one. And number two, I also don't think we're getting a head sculpt because of the fact that, it's not a thing. Like, where is this from? You know what I mean? So,
Are we wrong about that? Is this a comic thing, or is this part of the new movie? Like where,
it's
like you saw, there's another Falcon, right?
Yes, but that's the actual Falcon now. He took the mantle of the Falcon, so the Falcon could be Captain America. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so that's
Jesus.
what that is. Yep. So that's what that is. But no, that is true. I didn't think of that. This could be, part of the Captain America, movie, the Falcon movie, or it could be. I'm assuming it. My assumption is 100% comic book style something, right?
Right. This is a little bit kind of homage to the comic books.
Which comic book?
I would even call this like a concept.
Yeah.
Like a comic concept figure is what they're going to call it.
Yes, that's what I would.
From the comics, I want to say I think it's loosely because there's like an Iron Man, and it's a villain, right?
No, this is from somewhere. This is from 100% from a comic.
I think it's like. I mean, look, I don't read every single comic.
Oh, this is it. This is
Hydra Cap. Yeah, exactly. Norman Osborn.
Yep, this is
it.
The
bad guy.
Yes. Two fingers. Thank you and welcome. Nice to see you.
And that's exactly what I was thinking.
Green Goblin.
You could put that head sculpt on this figure, and I think make that work.
This is the Green Goblin.
This is Norman Osborn. Yes, I remember reading this, and that's why I said this is from some comic. And
this dressed as Iron Man.
It's part of that. I thought it was from stemmed off that Hydra Captain America.
Wow. I have got to see whatever that storyline is. That's crazy.
Well, what you mentioned, Mike, just now about the Hydra Captain America, he's supposed to appear as Hydra Captain America in Secret Wars.
I heard.
So that's going to be epic.
So are they following that? Are they following that line that there's like an evil version of all of the characters, and that's
most likely
going to be the big team up now?
Probably. We're going to get evil versions of every guy we've ever seen.
Boy, Hot Toys is going to love that.
Oh my God! Just wait until Doctor Doom, what's it called, Doomsday, and wait until Secret Wars. We are going to get. I'm not even going to say the word ending in PED. Okay. And
bat missiled. We're gonna get bat missiled.
Oh my, yeah, literally. With figures, just like we did for Endgame, just like we did for Infinity War, just like that. It's gonna be one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. And we're gonna be like, oh my God, this is incredible. And you're gonna sit and wait and wait and wait because it's gonna be insane. And if you notice how quickly they're pumping these things out now. Okay, so can you imagine? And another thing, I don't know if you guys also paid attention to this. Years ago, Hot Toys would announce a figure from a specific movie, and then 6 to 8 months later, or even a year later, they would announce another figure for that same movie. And then another year later, they would announce a third figure from the same movie. Now, if you pay attention to what they're doing, even though that's still happening to a certain extent, they're pumping out the figures for the movies that much quicker to keep it.
If they didn't listen to what we all had to say about that, then they were stupid. And I have to think that they knew that we were like, hey, why don't you strike while the iron's hot? Why don't they come out when the movies are still relevant? Why aren't we getting teams finished? These are all things that collectors want. So I think at some point that voice has to carry up to on high, and they go, hey, maybe we could get a little because Warner Brothers or whatever movie company has to give them the stuff to start getting into production in order for them to hit the track at the same time. You know what I mean? That's where you get like the mistakes that are made, like that black and gold suit Spider-Man that's not movie accurate. That's because they didn't have that stuff filmed yet. It wasn't finalized. They gave them product images that were from beforehand. And that's what Hot Toys went off of in order to have that thing ready on time.
But if you pay attention, that is a great example for a figure that when it comes to accuracy, that thing is completely off. Like there's nothing accurate about that black and gold Spider-Man at all.
But it was at one point. But from the point that they started production, things changed. So by the time this thing comes out, now it's not movie accurate anymore. But the movie's got to be what the movie's going to do. They're not going to keep the movie the way it is for a toy company.
Right.
Sam,
how are you, my friend? Welcome. All right. So, Michael, you being an Iron Man fan, you loving Iron Man, you collect most Iron Man, the ones you could get your hands on. I know you decided to skip the WB celebration, not the WB celebration, the D100 celebration, Mark 7. Obviously you have Superman's dad, so there's no need for you to have that Mark 7.
Thank you.
But now that you're back into collecting and you're hoping to get a few special pieces, how likely is it for you to get this one? How excited are you for this after seeing it? Do you like the thought of Captain America and Iron Man in a specific Iron Man suit, or do you think this is stupid, even though you know it's from a comic?
No, I love it. I love Captain America. I love Iron Man. I love America.
I love captains.
I love captains. I love shields. I love lasers. Yes, this is all for this is my type of figure.
So now you're gonna try to get it.
I hope it's it's like a little chromey. I want that red to be.
It's not gonna be a little chromey. I can tell you right now, it's the same exact.
Change? Come on,
no. I'm telling you, it's the same paint application as that D100 figure that you don't have. That it's like a mattish. You know, it's not that chrome shine, obviously, but it's got that the red is a little bit more shiny than the blue, as you can see, but it's that matte shine. It's not,
Yeah, I mean, look, I could do without the shield. Like, I don't know. I have, funny enough, I have my. Do I have my? No, I was gonna say. I thought I had my War Machine with a shield, but I don't. Oh, you know who I have with a shield? What's the other red, white, and blue Iron Man that came out? It was the Rhodes figure, the Mark II.
Red, white, and blue. Yeah, it was Iron Patriot was
Iron Patriot. Yeah, I
from
had
Iron Man 3, and then Iron Patriot from Endgame.
I have no. The Iron Patriot from
Iron Man 3.
Yes. I have that figure holding the shield.
See, I just
took Cody in that.
Yeah. I just took the pictures of that figure holding the field. What'd you say?
What about Bucky? He come with one too?
A shield?
You know what? I have Bucky in my display. I have a cool Bucky with an all silver, chrome silver shield. It looks awesome.
Yes. That's right.
Like that's like the shield he should go with, right? Like this, like super sleek, no color to it.
Or even to match the chrome of his arm.
Exactly. I love
you could put this guy, this cat, this whatever the hell this thing is that I'm looking at because I can't get the words out. Next to a Mark II Iron Man with that Bucky shield, it would look sick.
Yeah. So I mean, but he'll look good without the shield.
A Mark II.
Yeah.
A Mark II with that shield. Absolutely. I never thought of that.
Repainted. You know what I mean? So that shield with that Mark II would look sick, and it would be kind of like an homage like this,
And it'd be sick too, having this painted black. To have him with Bucky with the black arm, sick.
Mm-hmm. Don't they have one with black and silver?
No.
Doesn't like a Stealth Cap have that or something?
No.
Oh
yeah, the black
arm.
Black,
yeah.
No, the comic concept Captain America. Black and it's black and something.
Oh, the stealth suit. Oh no, that's not the stealth suit. That's like another comic concept.
Yeah, the comic concept. Yeah, that one has a black shield. It's a nice shield too.
Let me tell you, that whole figure is a nice, I must have like 6 of those figures.
Of which one?
The comic concept, black suit.
Yeah, because you could turn them into so many different looks and styles.
Black Ops Avengers.
Yep. You know who did that? Albert. Albert has a whole lineup of all of them in black. Oh my God, beautiful! I'm waiting for him to pass.
I have. Who do I have? You have the guys, right? So I have Bucky. Yep. I have.
Yep. He's got
the guy with the Hawkeye.
Yep.
I have Ant-Man.
No, he's got everybody. All in black. They look beautiful.
Yeah, it looks sweet.
Samworm says, where can you buy these? The best website I believe is Toys Apollo. That's where you get the. No, do not go there. Do not go there ever. You can get this. Well, as of right now, nobody knows where, but try obviously sideshow.com. You're gonna have probably who else? Who else is gonna have this?
Kid'll have these for sure.
Right? Well, that's the thing. We don't know right now what type of figure it is. We don't know if it's a limited exclusive, because if it's that, Kit may not get those. He's been getting some, but he doesn't get them all. So you could try 16kit.com, obviously when it's announced. Sideshow.com.
Well, you know what? Sideshow's going to release this for like their 12 days of Christmas bullshit they do.
Probably.
Right? Because they release a figure, a statue every day for the 12 days. Yeah, I can see that happening, right?
And so
it's definitely going to be a limited thing, right? You got to expect a queue.
Well, think about it. How many of these figures have been queued? This was one of them. This was the other one that came. That I don't know if this was a queue. Was it a queue?
Yep.
No.
Yep. Yes, it was.
It was? Okay.
Yep. And it sat for a while. It sat till the end of the day.
Okay, so yeah. So this was another queue. So obviously this is another queue here. So you got 3 queues. So that's what I'm saying. It's limited. I don't know if Kit will have it. He could. Not that he can't. He could. We just don't know at the moment. We don't know about Big Bad Toy Store. Pop Collectibles, I don't know. They get everything, but I don't know. So there are many, many websites. Toysforkiddles.com. That's your first website to go to. He says, is this the cult I can join? We're not
we're not the Jazz Inc. cult.
Yeah, we're not the Jazz Inc. cult. We're not a cult at all. We're just peasant collectors who like collecting and talking about it. We're not YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber by any means, my friend. So if you want to join the channel, you could join our private cult. But besides that, that's all I can offer you, my friend.
And bring the baby oil. No Diddy.
Oh, man. Bring the baby oil, he said. Oh, my God. All right. So, yes, me peasant too. All right. So now, Jay, 1 to 10.
It's an Iron Man figure. They're always good. So I don't know. No head sculpt, right? But what would it be? Would it be Norman Osborn from a cartoon? Boy, that would be cool. That would put it over the top for me.
Right.
I don't know. I should give it a 9, but you get sick of it. I don't know.
Excuse me. Are you from America?
Yeah. She's like, you love your country?
You love your country, sir?
Yeah.
Well, we know.
Well, wait a minute. Do we have that other thing to talk about?
Well, we know who is all about Harrison Wolves and White Dude for Harris. But what were we saying?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Do we have the other American Patriot thing to talk about that's coming out?
What's that?
What's that?
That other Trump figure?
Oh, no, but I got to pull it up.
That's what I was going to say. Like, did you want to get into that?
Yeah, no, we'll pull it up. So 1 to 10.
I don't know, 8.5.
Michael, 1 to 10.
This is very close to a 10 because of that paint scheme, but I will leave it a 9. God bless America.
Oh, he said, God bless America. All right. So, guys, last but not least, buckle up, or in the words of Luch, strap it on. Because
strap on the bat missile.
It's gonna get the bat missile. It's gonna get juicy.
All over you.
Guys. First and foremost, you can tell it's gonna be problematic when Kit requires you to log in. Okay, so you know already you're dealing with some fire. So now, here we go. They got a base.
They got to it.
Yep. So now, wait a minute. Before
the following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
You knew somebody was going to do it. Like, I was like, oh, this is for sure coming. There it is.
So here we have, guys, an X Studio XS002 Trump. Okay. So as you can see, it's a double head sculpted figure. Right, here's a clean version. Here's the battle damage version. Right, you got the blood on the cheek, on the ear.
Flag like that.
You got the deluxe comes with the presidential what do you call it? Podium. As you can see with the microphone, it says here Trump 20 or whatever it says, Trump or whatever. This is the clean look, as you can see. nice, clean, sharp suit. This is a third party, by the way, so don't get all crazy. This is
young Trump.
Yeah, I don't like the head sculpt.
Yeah,
young.
this is,
Look how small his head is. That's not real. His head's gigantic.
yeah, see, and his body's very big for his body.
Look at the dance. They got him doing that horrible dance.
See?
Is that
So
a dance or is that his power?
No, that's his hand. This
It's
is
his power move.
your deluxe guys with the second head sculpt and the podium. This is plain, right? Not much to the figure. It looks like blue suit. You can remove the tie. Let me keep going to show you the battle damage look. Here it is. You remove the tie. You open up the what do you call it? The collar, and there you have it. Him screaming, fight, fight, fight. Remember when he said that? Fight. So this is oh, there it is. It says Trump there. They had to blur it out because God forbid you like another human. So Michael, let's go with you first. So being obviously everybody knows now who you voted for. Everybody knows that you're a patriot, not Iron Patriot, but a regular patriot. How do you
A regular patriot.
feel? Are you displaying both head sculpts? Would you get a second body, or are you just getting the one?
I don't think this looks that great. Is it just me? I know it's a third party company, but that head sculpt is a little weak.
Well, I can tell you this.
A little weak.
I can tell you this. I've never seen X Studio, number one. Number two, if they've made anything before, I've never heard of it, so it can't be great. Okay, so you shouldn't expect anything that is amazing or incredible from X Studio in general.
Yeah, look at that. That's crappy.
Right.
Yeah.
But so the point is to get the representation of the person.
Well, if you don't have a Trump figure, then this is maybe the one to get, right?
Right. And where did you get yours?
Where did I get mine?
Yes.
Where did I get mine?
Was it a custom? Did you go to a Duke Avocado?
Yeah. No, I had to make it. So it was a head sculpt. I bought the head sculpt, I think, from Kit. I think I got the head sculpt from Kit.
Yeah, I think he has them still.
Yeah, that sculpt I feel is better than this one. And then I
It is
just used third party suit, third party long jacket. Yeah, I basically built my Trump.
Oh, so you made it? Yeah, no, because they did have a third party figure. Somebody made it. Somebody made a Trump figure years ago.
I don't think so. I don't think.
No, they did. They did because they made a Biden figure. They made an Obama figure. They did. I'm telling you, they did. You can look it up. Google.
I don't remember doing. I remember buying that. I think it was a
Google wants it. Actually, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it live. I'll do it
live. Do it live.
I'll do it live. Fuck it.
He's gonna do it live.
Here we go. So here is, I believe, the very first one, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. This was the very first one, and it looked exactly like this.
Yeah,
see, it was Donald Trump. Yeah, this was.
I didn't buy the figure because I have a black tie, so I built it.
See, and then this is also done by DID, which is
the most realistic Trump figure ever.
See, this is horrible too. But
Wow.
This is DID. This is DID. They made it as well. Like I said, I remember these because when they were coming out, I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "They got Obama." I was like, "Should I?" I was like, "Eh." Then they got Biden. I was like, "Oh, they got Biden too." I was like, "Definitely not."
It's got grabby action.
Grabby action, unbelievable. Yeah. So there you have it, guys.
Kung Fu grip.
There you have it. What was I gonna say?
Look at how ridiculous that looks.
Crazy, right?
That is ridiculous.
I'm a white dude for Harris.
So go ahead, Jay. 1 to 10.
No.
Yeah, you can't rate this.
He said no.
Just like, wow.
All right.
It
So
looks so stupid. I can't. No.
yeah, no, it's a bad one. I mean, I still want one, but it's a bad one. That's
And
not.
you know what? Think about the factory where that Trump figure's being made. Like, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do that.
Yeah,
The
no. And
kids
again,
that are putting that figure together.
yeah, and X Studios, forget it. They're probably lacing it with What's that called?
Yeah,
Anthrax?
I'm gonna do those 12-year-olds a favor and not buy and give them a day off and not buy that figure.
So
We're gonna have him battle in the cast of the Avengers.
So I'm gonna start tonight, guys, with what I recently got. So this is my very, very first Stormtrooper with Death Star. Yeah, Death Star environment. I have yet to order a Shadow Trooper. I didn't order one. I thought I did. I didn't. So if anybody's looking to get rid of their Shadow Trooper, message me. I need one. Yeah, no, I know. I just figured, if somebody's trying to get rid of it, I'll take it. So I need one Shadow Trooper with the very background. This is my very first Stormtrooper with the background. I never got the original ones. I was not collecting Stormtroopers like that. My very first Stormtroopers were my Space Troopers. Those are my first two. I didn't buy a regular one because I said, let me just get two of the nicer ones, which were the the Space Troopers with the backpack and those big rifles. So I never bought a regular standard Stormtrooper. So now I have this one. Like I said, I need a Shadow, and I'll be set with those troopers. Michael, what are you waiting for? What are you expecting? Are you getting anything? Have you ordered anything?
I did. I got the secret Cote coupon code thrown at me the other day.
What'd you get?
Iron Man. I think it's the Churro Iron Man.
Oh. The one I told you to get 5 months ago, but you were like, nah, I don't like it. And now you like it?
Well, when I get the Cote code that gives me $100 and something off, yeah.
So you got it for $300? Yep. Yeah, I saw him sharing. There were two codes that you could apply together. And the figure, the D23 figure was coming out at $300. I was like, oh my God, man.
$300.
So you ordered that.
It came in already.
Oh. Guys, do you remember when I got the figure and Mike's response to me getting that figure? I just wanna just a little quick reminder. Do you remember?
Tell him about that $450 figure you bought. Go ahead.
So when the figure came out, guys, remember this is coming from an Iron Man fan. Okay, this is coming from an Iron Man fan. Okay, the figure came out, and I said, "Oh, you getting the figure? Why do I want that figure for? Well, who cares?
Too expensive."
So that's not what you said at all, because price has nothing to do with when you buy it.
It was a regular Iron Man for freaking $450 for a churro.
It was $480, but something, and you're a fan of something. What?
Sorry, no. Cote gave me the secret code. It came through. I had to do it. It was too good of a deal to pass up. You know those Cote deals. When they're in front of you, you gotta get them.
But I'm just pointing it out, guys. So pay attention. Just pay attention to the psychology of Michael. Pay attention. Because when he doesn't have it, it's shit and garbage and why. But when it's discounted, then this is what I've always wanted.
I think I've been pretty clear on the channel that every figure I would get if it was $99, right? I mean, I think I've been pretty standard with my approach in Hot Toy figures.
Somebody doesn't spend $6,000 on a print and looks to save $100 on a figure. Okay, so
now you sound like my wife. Okay,
that's what happens when you try to justify discounts. When
that's
discounts
what she says,
are not,
that's now you spend $6,000 and then
because
I buy something on Amazon and you complain.
Because think about it. You were bashing the figure for whatever reason.
Well, because
It was a
churro.
Wait. You were bashing the figure for whatever reason. It doesn't matter the reason. You were bashing the figure.
Well, it kind of matters.
Now that he got it for cheaper, now it's cool. Now the figure, hey, it's a figure. It's cheaper. It's this. It's that. I'm just pointing it out so you guys.
I mean, you're acting like I put out a video and a review on the damn thing.
No. I'm exactly why I'm pointing this out. The subtle psychology and the psyops that you do here on the streams every week.
Psyops.
They have to be pointed out because people don't pay attention to how you go, oh, garbage. But then 2 months later, you're like, oh, I got the figure for $100. It's beautiful. So we have to point these things out and let them know how you operate.
You know what? I have to admit this. You know who sold me on it?
Who? William?
Justin.
How? What do you do?
His charming little Australian accent. No. Well, because Cote sent me the code. Cote sent me the code. I'm like, oh man, I was gonna get this, but this is like a decent price. So then I'm quickly, looking up quick videos to see like what, what's different about it. And little Tinkerfoot Justin tells me, how it's kind of quite different, like the panels on it and the shoulder pads, and so I kind of got sold that it's a variant that I probably needed to get.
Now listen to now you guys just heard this, right?
Yeah, I'm admitting it. Uh-oh. Is Justin taking over?
Hell no! Is Justin what?
No, we just skipped to the good parts like Mr. Skin.
Oh, no, I said when I forgot what I said. It's not a big deal. Just the whole point of this conversation is that Mike is a flip-flopper, okay? And you just need to pay attention to that.
Did Cote not send you the code? What happened? What's wrong?
He's not gonna. He posted the code in every group. No, he posted the code in every. No, did Cody give you AIDS?
No, he didn't. No. He didn't post the code. I got a special little Facebook private message.
Fine, but what I'm saying is, I know about the deal because he posted the codes in groups. I remember how many, but he posted it, and I saw
what a service to the community.
Right, you get it for $300, and I was like, oh man, I was like, that's crazy. I'm not saying you didn't get a private message. I'm just saying how I saw it.
But I mean,
he ordered it. And he ordered it because he got it for that price.
Look, that's a decent price. I mean, I think it came to $3 and
$3 and change.
But,
yeah, my first one, because you could only order 2, right? So I ordered, my first one was like $480, and then they gave me a coupon code, and my second one was like $380.
$480. That first one was.
It was they charged me full shipping and everything. And
you have a $180 churro.
I had a coupon, but it didn't work the first time. It was like a free shipping coupon for like $20 off. It didn't work. It didn't go through. So I had to pay $480. And then then they sent me a bunch of coupons, and I bought the second one for like $380. But yeah, no, the first one I paid.
You know what? The third one, you should use the Cote coupons, and then the money you save, you put in the Superman dad jar.
There's no third. There's only 2 per customer. So I can only order 2.
You're out. You're maxed.
That's it. I'm stocked for the cyber attack. All right. So Jay, what about you? Are you expecting anything, getting anything, order anything?
I got those troopers like you, and
you sure you don't want to show them real quick? That looked beautiful.
No.
He's like, nah.
No.
Where are your G.I. Joe figures posted? The Destro and that Cobra Commander.
In 1/6 Evolution.
Okay.
You have to. You know how to search for it, right? Because he never posts on there. So you got to search for his post.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll figure it out. I wanted to. Yeah, I haven't shipped by now.
You go in the group. You go into the magnifying glass. You hit that, and then you put the person's name. You hit. You click on it, and then it'll say the person's name, and then what they've posted in certain things. You click on the person's name again, because you're going in that group specifically, and it will show you every single post that person made in that group.
Because somebody started liking a bunch of my posts all in sequence, and I was like, how the hell did they must have found like a
well, it's not from the group, I can tell you that, because you don't post much in the group at all.
Yeah, but it was something I had recently. Like I'll come in and I'll dump like 3 or 4 figures, and then I won't be back for 3 months, and then I'll come in and I'll dump another 3-4 figure, And somebody liked them all at once one day, and I was like, how the hell did they? I didn't drop them all at once. I was like, they must have went looking for them. Yeah, it was like a minute apart. I got likes this, and likes this, and likes this, and I was like, huh?
Probably a stalker. So here, let me show you what it is. So this is what you do. So you'll go to the group, right? So this is the group, and this magnifying glass here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you'll go there. You'll type in, whatever. See my name. So I'll search for me. So it'll show you all the posts, but you always click on the person's name to show you all their posts in the group, and then you'll see. So all my posts will show up on the group. Every single.
But where's all the group? Where's all the group icons? So we can just pick the icon of the person that we know.
What do you mean the group icon?
You know how it shows all our little icons, the little round circles with all their faces.
Oh, here.
What am I searching?
Like, what if I don't know it? Like I'm saying, what if I don't know the person's name? Because we don't all go by the same names and everything.
Like
you know
this.
what I mean?
Say so.
What's
You
your
will
account under?
So his name will be Joker J.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh no, you're in the group as your whole name. So J.
That's
J
what I'm
Roller.
saying.
Yeah, J Roller. How do you say it?
Roller, like
Roller.
crawler, like a French crawler.
Like a French crawler. You know, let me tell you something about French crawlers. It was, to me, the most disgusting donut I've ever tasted. I was like, who eats this? Let me tell you something. This was when I was 14 years old. I was working at Dunkin' Donuts, and I hated French crawlers. Let me tell you something. They're my favorite donut right now. Besides glazed and sugared, French crawler is, oh my God, I love those things. I don't know what it is about it. It's delicious now. Back then, I hated it. So go ahead, Jay. What are you waiting for? What are you expecting?
Oh, so I got a buttload of those. I set up a wall of those stormtrooper walls, which is right there. And I'm not going to show you guys right now because it's not ready. So next weekend. I got wires I got to cover. I got some stuff I got to do when I get to work Monday. I got to make some things, and it'll be cool. So everybody will see it.
Yeah, guys, it looks nice. It looks very nice. He has all the display, the back pieces, the green pieces, all next to each other, like in the background. It looks insane. That's why I said he should show it, but he said he's not ready. So when you see it, it's probably going to be top-notch display. Just be ready. All right, guys. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. And thank you guys as always for watching. We'll obviously be back on Tuesday. And I can guarantee you we'll definitely have more announcements by then.
Nefty got the second half of that video.
Also, Nefty, right? He's going to send me a video of the remaining of the walkthrough of the vehicle, things that he may have found or show, things he's going to show us as well. Another thing I'm getting next week is my Darth Maul light, my little blue thing. So stay tuned for that. This video is probably going to come out on Monday, so stay tuned for my amazing thoughts. And as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.